Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 2. I'm way more awake this time, guys. Man, I was exhausted last week. Oh, man, okay. It's been... The holidays are nuts. Especially, it's bad for me because I have a really bad sleep schedule, which means I need to be, like, waking up early all the time to do different family things, and it messes with me so bad. I hope the last reaction wasn't too bad. But I'm awake this time. We have Tengen becoming a higher being unless he gets a new body. We have our main group of Gojo, Geto, and Shoko isn't quite part of it, right? Or is she? Anyway, we also have Utahime around and Mei and all that. Very cool stuff seeing them when they were younger. But they are on the case to go and try to get this girl and make sure that this other faction that wants Tengen to ascend to this higher being, make sure they don't get in the way. So, and it sounds like they need to do a pretty dark thing too. They need to be able to sacrifice this girl for Tengen, and it seems like she's just a normal girl. So, what are her thoughts on it? I'm very curious about that. Is she accepting of her role, or is she adamantly against it, and they're just forcing it on her? I don't know how dark is this gonna go, but yeah, very cool. I'm really interested in this backstory stuff. I love the idea of it. I miss Itadori and the gang, Fushiguro and Kugisaki and all that, but this is definitely a fun detour. So let's jump into it, shall we? We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Making pot of coffee. It's probably tea water. It's definitely tea water. She's just making tea in this destroyed building. Ugh. 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 Of course. Gojo too powerful. It's just collapsed their entire organization. We have Fushiguro here. Man, we knew he sold his son, but he does... He definitely seems like an asshole, just... Interesting. Even in Gojo's second year, this guy's scared of him. Ah, that's right, my son. Wow. Okay. So he really is trash. God damn. Is Shoko their third? Maybe Shoko is their third. I apologize. I wasn't sure because she showed up so much later. I felt like obviously we see a lot of these two together, but I guess she is with them in a lot of these shots. They really like mangakas really like having this like 3-person teams and 2 guys, 1 girl, and the guys are really close with each other, and then the girls like a little bit on the outskirts. Hmm. So she is a healer. She's got the reverse curse spirit, I believe, which is what they use to heal. Well, he could have blocked it too, but he took it. Oh my god! Jesus. She's riding on a damn curse. Oh, okay. His power was like born to be a bad guy, right? Oh, look at that thing. Hmm. I know this voice actress for sure. Man, I wish my nephew was so excited about going to school. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm an hour late on Monday. Can I just take the rest of the week off?" Obviously, the answer's no. Hmm. Did I write down that her name was Rico? I didn't. Oh, that's sad. Man, Geto seems so nice. Huh. May have his ability as well? Interesting. Oh shit. This is the wear them out thing that he's doing. Dead or alive. Oh, there's a mid card. I was like, what's going on? I think I've definitely heard the voice actor for Fushiguro too. Actually, both these guys, I believe. I watch so much anime. It's not surprising. I probably know. I've probably heard every voice actor in the show, in other shows. Hmm. Uh-oh. Are we about to see what he can do? This guy's gonna talk shit, right? Yep. Hmm. It's messed up. To put out a bounty, know they'll never be able to fulfill it, so you never have to pay. Hmm. Signals dropping. Alright, ominous. I wonder how strong he is. Ugh. I don't like how it's. Oh, okay. That's why it's creepily dripping, because it's making creepy things. I hated the sound of it, though. We'll see. He's gonna have this whole thought out, and then Geto's gonna backfire on him, I bet. Oh, jeez. God damn. I mean, oh shit. He's pretty good. What? 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 What is happening? Is he hallucinating somehow? We're getting this guy's backstory. What? Okay. He just knew exactly what he was thinking. Learn about the bounty. I wonder if they'll be able to figure out what Fushiguro's plan is. Good little high jumps. Oh my god, they're all gonna... Yo. Oh my god. Fucking Gojo. He just eats it up. He's a high schooler. You're an adult. He's using his power to do that too, right? He's not actually carrying her. That's crazy. Because she said I'm floating. That's not the thing you say if you're... Oh my god. Bag guy. Why? He must only have one eye? Oh, does she have, what has she got? Any kind of powers? Alright. She's going in. Nice. Sweet. Oh, right in the nuts! Oh, Geto's here. Ugh. What? Interesting. A bunch of them. You can just make more. Oh my god, he's pulling him in! Oh shit! We haven't seen Gojo fight enough. Can't touch this. No. Ah. Interesting. Ah. Interesting. That's cool. I like that shot of it showing like the replay of that fight. Super exhausting. The whole point is to wear him out, right? Oh, look at that shot. That's cool. There's red. We saw him mix that with blue before, right? And for the big attack in season 1. Did not actually go through with it. Huh. Or he hasn't mastered that technique yet. Gotcha. It's something he's practicing but hasn't completed yet. What? Is that real? That's the end of the episode? That was a quick episode. I mean, I know it was the same length as all the other episodes, but it felt quick to me. Probably because I'm... Well, no, last episode went quick too. But I think part of it was because I was like the whole time in the back of my mind, I was like, I want to sleep. I just want to go to bed. I was so tired. But yeah, that was we're definitely building up, right? Like we're executing Fushiguro's plan to wear them down by setting a bounty, and we had our characters dealing with the bounty this episode, or the various bounties that are showing up, which it's cool to see all these random curse users showing up and seeing their powers, even though they're not anything like... I mean, some of them are interesting, but maybe they never trained enough, or they were never taught enough, or maybe there is something to be said about just latent ability. Maybe their latent ability was just never high enough, but... Because, I mean, they said, like, your techniques, your jujutsu techniques are, like, determined from birth, right? That is it for episode 2. Excuse me. But yeah, I think they said in season 1 that your techniques are determined by your birth. Like, you're born with your belt. Your Batman tool belt. But you have to discover what tools are on it as you grow up and train with your technique. You have to learn which ones you actually have access to. And then you also have to practice them to hone them and make them better, I believe. So maybe these guys just, like, got their belt and they were like, sweet, I have this power. And they never really, like, honed it. Like, he was saying, oh, you can't, like, after one gets destroyed, you can't make another clone for a bit of time after. But what if you practice that, right? What if you, like, spawned a clone over a building and made it fall to its death and then tried to make another one right after? Like, I was just trying to think of a fast way to kill it by yourself. I mean, you could also have someone else, like, you could do something like Ectoplasm does in My Hero, where you use your clones to help someone else train, and they kill them in the training, and then you try to make another one, and so in essence you're training and so are they. But yeah. I like how Fushiguro's scared of Gojo. I like how pretty much everyone's scared of Gojo. The only thing Fushiguro is confident about is that if they wear him down, he thinks he can win. So, I'm curious to see if that's the case. I mean, Gojo did say this episode that he, as he was explaining how his power works, he was saying it wears him down, right? So if these bounty hunters keep coming for the next 47 hours and Gojo has to keep using his abilities, he very well may get worn down. The question is that enough for Fushiguro to make a move and actually win? Now, the guy on the phone said, like, even you can't take him on, and he didn't necessarily say no, but so it just makes me wonder, if that guy asked that, does that mean that Fushiguro is that powerful? If he's from the Zenin clan, does he have summoning power? Is that what he does? I don't know. It would be really interesting to see if he does have summoning power, because no offense to Megumi, our Fushiguro, like, he definitely seems strong the way he utilizes that, but in front of raw power, I feel like it doesn't stand a chance, right? Like, I feel like Itadori mastering, like, Black Flash and the different things that he has mastered, I do not feel like Fushiguro really stands a chance against that, right? I feel like he could just Black Flash punch anything he conjures and just go after Megumi, right? But, I mean, if it is the case that these, because they said it's like a very admirable ability, a very powerful ability, the one that Megumi has. So maybe we're going to see him become more powerful, and maybe we'll see Fushiguro use that power, his dad, and see how, like, it can be used. So I'm really curious to see it all. It was pretty messed up when the guy asked how Megumi is doing, and he, like, couldn't even remember who that was. I don't know if he was just fucking with the guy, because he seems like a little bit of a troll, like, hanging up on him, just doing whatever he wants. It seems like he won't answer any questions he doesn't want to, so maybe he pretended he didn't know who Fushiguro was. Megumi was, just because he didn't want to answer the question. But I can't imagine you don't remember who your son is. But, like, even if you're estranged from him, even if you don't like him, I feel like you're not gonna just, like, forget the name like that, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll learn more about that as we go forward, but we got to know a little bit more of Riko. We learned that she lost her parents in an accident when she was younger, and this, like, maid lady is has been taking care of her this whole time, so that's very, very admirable and nice of her. I wonder how she like relates, like how I wonder how that relationship started, right? Like, did she just take this kid in? Was it like an adoption thing? Like, how legally was this like handled, right? I don't know, but it also seems like Riko is fully aware of the whole Tengen situation and assimilating with him, and she seems okay with it. At least on the outside, she seems okay with it. Now, internally, does she really feel that way? I mean, like they were saying here, you know, she's not going to be able to hang out with her friends, go to school, do anything that she wants after this. So, you know, is there a part of her internally that is like, I need to do this, so I need to face it, but is also like freaking out and scared? I'm not sure, but I definitely know. I definitely know Riko's voice actress too. Jujutsu Kaisen Mal. Let's get the my anime list page. Oh, I think this is season 1. Where are you, season 2? There should be like a section that shows related anime. Sequel, 2nd season. Cast list. Please don't get spoiled by the cast list. Where is Riko? Riko. May's name is Mei Mei? Is her last name the same as her first name? Is that a spoiler? Where is... There she is. Anna Nagase. What other voices have you done, Anna Nagase? Because I recognize you. Whoa, she actually... I think I am wrong. She has not done a lot of roles. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. She's done like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like, she's only done like 10 roles unless this is wrong. But yeah, I'm just wrong. She must just sound like someone that I've heard before, because looking at some of these shows, I do not think I recognize any of them. Yeah. She reminds me of someone, like, I can't put my finger on it, but she had that, maybe it was the way she was speaking, it was like that confident way of speaking. It reminded me of some other characters that have that more, like, very confident tone to them, and where they don't really like second guess what they say. They're not really like the yeah, I want to go do this, you know. It's not like the very soft speaking anime voice that you hear sometimes. It's very like out there and aggressive, and maybe it's just very similar to the way of other characters I've heard talk, because I really do feel like I have heard that voice somewhere before, but I guess not. So, unless, like I said, unless the Mal listing for her is inaccurate, right? But really, all I have to talk about other than that, I mean, obviously learning more about Gojo's power, or I guess, I mean, most of what we heard we already kind of knew. It was cool seeing him just learning how to use the red. It's like he's not already mastered everything, and I like that. I like how there's still room for him to improve his ability, but yeah, just that infinity ability is just nuts. Anything he doesn't want to touch him, you know, won't. He can make that girl float while he's doing it. He does teleportation stuff eventually. I don't know if he can do that yet, but yeah, he just stomped this guy into the floor pretty much. Very cool. The other thing I have is Mei. It seems like she might have the same curse manipulation power as Geto, so that's interesting. I wonder if it's another family line thing. Are they related by blood somehow? You know, cousins, you know, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, I don't know, whatever they are. I wonder if they are related in some way because a lot of that is, you know, like obviously Megumi is a descendant of Fushiguro. We don't know Fushiguro's power yet, but is also a descendant of the Zenin clan, right? Who also is known for that ability. So it seems like like the belt I was talking about, your utility belt of like what your powers are, seem to like run in the family. I wonder if that means that there was someone before, like in Gojo's family line, that had that limitless ability, or is it something like unique to Gojo that he figured out? Maybe it was something similar to his limitless ability, but not as powerful. Maybe he like, you know, had an epiphany and figured out a way to use it that was way more powerful than anyone in his clan had used it before. I don't know. So many things about like the lore and everything that really intrigues me about this world, but yeah, it was a great episode. I don't really have much more to say. It was nice seeing just all of our characters together doing the fighting bounties, hunters, and everything. Fushiguro's plan is very clever. I know I already talked about it, but I didn't talk more about the fact that he put up this bounty, and you get paid if you fulfill the bounty, which is by taking this girl dead or alive and bring him in. He knows that none of them are going to succeed, which means he never has to pay. So props to him being able to, like, that's a very smart plan, you know. So, but anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Can't wait to see more. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Check out my Twitter if you want to see announcements and releases of videos and me just saying random stuff occasionally, very rarely though. Check that out if you're interested. At Morthadon, I'm gonna try to get it in the description. I said I was gonna do that before, but I didn't. But hopefully you'll be able to find it there, if I remember. If not, at Morthadon, spelled the same way as my channel name. Patreon has 2 episodes ahead right now, if you want to see more, and also shows that have not been released yet, like Better Call Saul, which is going to be on the way soon, but it's going to be a long time before it's all out, but you can see it all right now on there. And Sympho Gear, I'm watching on there too. And I also started The Last of Us, so all kinds of good stuff. Check it out. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.